beautiful Librans, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for September 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details, and I will never give you a cell phone number to call either, okay? So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam. Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your twin flame reading. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to the outcome. So let us see what is happening there for you. Now, just to let you know, as Venus moves through sort of Cancerian energy into Virgo energy, it can be a bit of a disruptive time for relationships. So I just want you to be aware as I start your reading. The first pile is going to be your pile. Second pile will be your person's pile. Third pile will be your unified energy of how things are to turn out in the next 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, so let us see what is going on there for you. Now, for those of you who do not know what a twin flame connection is, please look it up online, as unfortunately I don't have time to go into real depth in this reading. It is a very complex relationship. It often means there are 2 people who have met each other. They are identical in their energy. Okay, you're a part of a twin set. And that means it's a relationship like no other. You may feel connected to that person on such a deep level. It's like meeting yourself, okay? There's a deep psychic bond between you and that person. Often, you know, you don't even need words. You're connected by this otherworldly sort of energy, okay? Now, that can sometimes lead to misconstruing energy, okay? I just want people to be aware of that. From the get-go. When you meet your twin, it is often during a time where you are meant to experience intense positive growth. Now, whenever we go through a period of personal growth, it tends to be difficult, okay? But it is for a positive reason. So twins are meant to trigger the things within ourselves that are meant to be healed. So if you've had any trauma, or trauma bonding, or ancestral wounding, or trust issues, codependency, insecurity, all of those things. If you've got any of those things, your twin triggers those things, because when you meet your twin, it's like they show a mirror up to you of all the things within you that needs healing, and vice versa. Now, the chaser is the one who is the strongest and the most spiritually evolved of the party, and they are willing to be vulnerable and open themselves up to the twin flame journey, okay? But there is also a runner, and the runner looks in that mirror and they see themselves, and they do not like what they see, or they're not willing to do the personal work. So they deny their feelings and they avoid looking at themselves. It's too difficult. So they actually deny their feelings and bolt from the union. So they tend to push their twin away because they cannot face the things within themselves that need healing. It is not about your twin pushing you away. They're actually avoiding their own energy. They're avoiding themselves, things that they've avoided for many years. The twin flame connection is actually something that triggers the things within them to change, to be that catalyst for change. Now, I also say never wait for your twin. Okay, because time waits for no person. When the moment is right for spiritual ascension, you and your person will come back together. It could be months, it could be years. It depends on if you want to take the journey. Not everybody wants to take it because it is a difficult journey to take, and it is often very painful as well. The twin flame connection always has a separation period because they are meant to spiritually evolve separately. and then come into being when they have spiritually ascended to the right frequency that matches in a positive vibration. Okay, so whilst it is a difficult journey to take, it is an essential one. You can choose whether you want to be with your twin or not. Okay, it is all about divine timing. So sorry, the energy is getting a bit fraught now at the moment, so let me just connect to that. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. Can you please guide? It's so interesting because your person is getting is turning a page, as it were, and they're getting the same energy in their sort of frequency piles. So it was just sort of jarring with me. It's very, your person's energy is very, very strong at this time. So they are having a spiritual awakening of some sort. But anyway, let's back to twin flame description. It's like two magnets, both of them identical in polarity. When you've got two identical magnets, they attract each other, but they also repel each other. Okay, so there is a space between, there is a separation. It's something that, it's almost like it's a blockage between you and your person where you can't quite overcome the obstacle, or you don't even know what it is at first, and you remain apart. And then both parties are meant to change the frequencies within themselves during spiritual growth and lessons learnt. And then we've got a match, okay? When the chaser chases and it's at the beginning, the magnet, of course, repels, and vice versa. Remember, when the chaser takes their attention off their twin that's running and they focus on their own needs, they focus on themselves, that's when you activate change. So it depends on how quickly we spiritually evolve. If we're always thinking about our twin and where they're at, why they're not messaging, what's going on there, the distance between, then you keep the energy flowing and the runner keeps going, okay? So as soon as you start to focus on your own soul path, twin flames normally have a mission that they need to accomplish, something that you feel gravitated towards in life, a purpose, a true calling. Once you focus on that and you get on that path, then your twin comes seeking you. And then the roles reverse, and then eventually you come into union. Okay, so I'll leave it there for those that's like grassroots energy. Now, the first card we got, this is your pile, my beautiful Librans. This is the one who yearns. So I feel this is if you've got any placements in Scorpio, there's definitely something in that message for you, because I see some of the same energy here. Deep down, you yearn for this person. Deep down, you miss this person. And you may have tried to cut cords with this person, but I feel there's part of you that's felt very lonely on this journey, and it's been very difficult, and you've been very disappointed. You've tried to almost force yourself into feeling like you're disinterested in this person, but the more you push the feelings away, sometimes during certain periods during the month, you may actually feel overwhelmed that the feelings come back, and then you go through a period of, I would say, not obsessing over the person, but I feel that the energy then just comes back like a tidal wave. Like you can't stop thinking about them, dreaming about them, and you're like, I thought I did the work. Why am I thinking about this person again? I thought I'm trying to spiritually ascend here. So I just get this energy where you're trying to free yourself up from this connection. But deep down, there is still, this person's soul still calls to you, because this person still thinks about you. Okay, this person does still think about you. This person is maturing, is what I see here. But we do, I gotta get that card. We do have the Devil card here for your person. So there is still some sort of blockage or some sort of, I just gotta go get that card. There's still something that's preventing this person from truly like embracing the path. We will see what that is. I mean, it could be obsession with you. It could be substance abuse. It could be the way that they feel about themselves. So I see them grounding their energy, and I see them actually releasing whatever blockage it is towards the end of September. But at the beginning of September, they're definitely in this energy of a brick wall. They've hit a brick wall. Okay, now maybe that's made them stop and sort of slow down a little bit in order to think about the twin flame journey. But what we got here, it says here, yearn, longing, pine for. So, you know, I don't feel like you're sitting by the window darning socks waiting for this person to call. Absolutely not. By candlelight, it's very romantic, but I don't think that you're doing that. I feel like you're getting on with your life. You're actually having a bit of a glow up. You're having that Nine of Pentacles energy, which means you're focusing on building a life of luxury for yourself, enjoying the pleasures of your hard work, really trying to focus on you at this time. But still, there's this like little gnawing kind of feeling. You know, I've never seen the mouse card, because you got the mouse card as well here. I've never seen the mouse card in this way that my guides are giving me in the water right now. So I've never seen it like this. It's so interesting. So I'm learning something. They're showing me, you know, the idea of the mouse, okay? So for example, if you one day found, you know, a mouse scurrying across your floor or whatever in your apartment, you're like, OMG, you know, I got to do something about this. You know, you see it once and it's gone. It's hidden. You know it's there, but you can't find it. This is the energy that they're giving me right now. So it's like, you know that the twin flame bond exists. You do not see this person often, but it's almost like haunting you that their presence is still somewhere in your life or in your world. And it's like, how do I locate or how do I deal with this situation? But you may not see this mouse, for example, for months, but you saw it once. So you know it exists somewhere, but you just can't find it going forward, okay? So this is what it's like, this energy, and I've never seen it being explained in the water like this before, because I'm scrying at the same time as doing your reading. So they're just giving me this energy that because you've met your twin, the energy of it, even though you try and disconnect from this twin flame energy, it still haunts you, or it still makes you long or yearn to know where this person may be at, or why things worked out the way that they did. So I just get this process coming through on this card, but I do see you freeing yourself up. As you can see, this figure is sitting on the top of a precipice. So it's like, it's lonely at the top. You know you've met your twin, and it's very difficult to move on from that energy and find someone new. But you may actually be like, because you've got the Justice card here, I feel like you just want the truth. I mean, you're showing up very, very strongly there. You just want answers. You just want, like, there may even be a conversation that you wanted to have, but you feel it never materialized. But I actually see you enjoying your singledom. I don't see, I mean, you may want new love in the future, but right now, I feel like you're building your confidence. You're learning more about yourself, what you really, truly want. I actually see you doing what you're meant to be doing on the twin flame connection, which is focusing a little bit more on you, okay? But still, there is moments where this person pops into your psyche, okay? Now, just so you're aware, that's because this person is calling out to you, okay? That's what happens with a twin flame connection. It's a bond. You know that the bond exists. It's magnetic. It's a psychic bond also. So you call to each other. It's like a soul song. Now, in the water right now, they're showing me a compass. Northeast, southwest. So either this person lives at a distance from you, or you live overseas in comparison to this person that may be distance. But I feel like this is about losing direction or finding direction. I mean, it could be that in the next 4 to 5 weeks, you see the symbol of a compass, the directional compass, northeast, southwest, just before your person reaches out. But I'll see if this person's going to reach out, because right now I'm not seeing any swords. I see that perhaps you sent this person a message. It may have been years ago, it may have been months ago. I can't feel the exact time frame, but we've got another sword here, King of Swords, thinking before you act, and that's your pal, okay? So I'm just going to see if this person is going to reach out for you, but right now I see that you're feeling not lonely per se, but I feel like you're in that solitary energy where you're mulling things over. You are thinking about your life, your direction, where to next. You may have even been thinking about the direction your life would have taken if you had made things work with this person at this time. But you and your twin, you're meant to be separated. You're meant to separate for a period of time and then come back together if you choose to do so. As you can see, there's like another sort of mountain over there, and there's nobody on top of that mountain. Now that would have been your twin flames mountain, okay? But as you can see, you've spiritually ascended higher than your twin at this time. And we can only love each other and meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. Okay, so you're doing the spiritual work and you are spiritually evolved. That means you're higher up on the spiritual spectrum than your person. So therefore, you know, you're at the top there. And as I said, it's lonely at the top. You got there first. So again, I don't feel like you're waiting, but I feel like you're addressing your fears. Things like abandonment issues, insecurity. You know, I feel like you're building your confidence. Now we also have the Justice card, and we've got number 8. Sorry, they're just giving me this. Oh, wow. They're giving me a song that really goes with this card. Excuse me. I mean, it's not the color of it. They're giving me, although your person's got that color. This is so weird. Okay. Blue moon. You saw me standing alone without a dream in my heart. Blue moon. Okay, it's just repeating actually. So yeah, there was no point in me telling you again because it's just repeating it. I thought it was more lyrics. Okay, so I mean, that's a very famous song. Blue moon. I mean, I feel maybe even like around about 2020, that song came out in one of the readings. I can't be sure though, because that's a long time ago and I scry and read a lot. But now this song could mean that you're going to hear that song on the radio or that you've just heard it. It could be also something that's significant for you and your twin flame. But I mean, I cannot ignore the fact that there is like a moon there and this person is sitting alone on top of the mountain. And I just realized that this one as well. Both cards are the same. But I mean, different poses. Okay, so this one's actually a blue moon, blue white moon there. Was it you saw me standing alone? Was it with a dream in my heart, or without a dream in my heart? They're saying without a dream in my heart. So maybe you met this person, you inspired this person. I actually feel like either there's a question here of you and this person looking at the moon and wondering if they're looking at the moon at the same time as you, whether you've wondered that before. So if you've looked out the window, my beautiful Librans, and seen the moon and you've gone, I wonder if they're looking at the moon the way I'm looking at the moon right now. I wonder if we're doing the same thing. The answer is yes, they're giving me. My guides are saying, yes, you're doing the same thing and you're each thinking of each other during this moment. I know that sounds terribly romanticized, but you know, I try to be very grounded in the readings, but that's what they're giving me right now. So next time you look at the moon, your person is actually looking at the moon in the same way as you. Twin flames, they tend to mirror each other, okay? So you may even be looking at the moon when your twin next messages or wondering about the moon. So there's something about the moon. I mean, your person may even reach out and say, hey, the moon looks amazing tonight, or something like that. There's something about the moon. So listen out for that song as well over the next 4 to 5 weeks if you hear it on the radio or as you're walking down the street, you know, maybe a car drives past with a song there, or you're in the mall, whatever. You know, you may hear that song suddenly. It may be even on a ringtone. Like I met a friend recently and I was telling her, I could feel energy. She was having a bit of a bad time. And I was like, oh, this song keeps playing every time I, like, you know, sort of move closer to you. This song keeps playing. And she was like, oh my gosh, that song's like really old. And I was like, I know, I don't know why it's coming out. But so, and then someone, I basically said, well, listen out for it. And she said, no one's going to play that on the radio. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she messaged me, said, OMG, someone on my subway, on the subway or on a train or whatever, she I think she's on the train, she said someone had that as a ringtone and it played. So you'll hear it somewhere, okay? And it's a reminder that Spirit is giving you a message that something's about to change in your world for the positive, okay? And this time, because it's your twin flame reading, it's connected to your twin. So listen out for that song. But we got the Justice card, and this is Libra card. This is your card. So you're showing up very strongly here. You're doing what is right for you. It's number 8. Okay, normally in the major arcanas, the Justice card is number 11. So it's number 8 in this particular deck, beautiful deck, the Seraphina Tarot deck there. And it's because you're being honest with yourself, and you're sort of, I feel like part of you is coming to terms with sometimes we can ask the question why, and we can never get an answer. Because even if we asked a person, why did you push me away? Why are you running from this connection? You know that there's love. This person, I feel like this person knows that you are their twin, but they're blocking themselves. They're in a solitary energy right now. We can never get a true answer. That person may not even know themselves. You know, and I know that sounds really like that's not possible. We are in control of our actions and our feelings, and whilst that is true, absolutely, we have the power to be nice to a person or nasty to a person. We get to choose, okay? But I am reminded by my guides of many years ago when I loved a person so deeply, and you know, I wanted to say to that person, I love you, I want to be with you, I want all of those things, and my fear prevented me from doing those things. I actually pushed that person away without, it's almost like there was this thing, this blockage, and I didn't know what it was. And I just felt very insecure within myself. There was self-loathing there as well, potentially codependency. You know, there's a lot of things that went on in that time period for me because it was a difficult time that sort of preceded it. So I was dealing with that. And then this person came along and I was like, not ready for it. But, you know, in my mind, I was like, I love this person. Perhaps it's right person, wrong time. How can that be? Now that I look back, I can see all the blockages I put in my own way, my own obstacles. I self-sabotage because of the experience I had previous to even meeting the person I fell in love with, okay? So sometimes humans are wonderfully complex and get in their own way, and they're not even aware of it at the time. It's only when they mature do they become aware of the things that they let happen or make happen, okay? If they're an absolute a-hole, of course, then, you know, that you can be a nice person. You don't have to be an a-hole, okay? But because your person's got the hermit energy, I feel like this person is maturing and they're starting to see where they have set up blockages in their life to avoid love or avoid and deny feelings. So we will get to that though. But I feel like you want answers, or you are actually finding balance in your world. You're making a decision really whether you should cut this person in or out of your life, okay? The Justice card is about you were very truthful, you were honest, you were fair in this relationship, you were equal. You wanted things to be reciprocal, okay? And you took accountability for your actions, and you may feel like your person did not. So therefore, you're asking the questions. And I feel you're making a big decision here as to whether this person gets to walk the journey of life with you, or decides you decide that actually this person does not deserve a place in your life any further, okay? Sorry, I got an eyelash in my eye. That's my eyelash, not somebody else's. I'll always know the energy of whether it's someone else's or mine. Although I am hearing an alarm right now going off. So either it's someone's alarm. I mean, it could represent a wake-up call. It could also be that I'm actually hearing, when the scrying, I'm hearing someone's alarm going off. I mean, it could be someone's alarm outside. I mean, it could be an alarm on a phone. It's a very strong alarm. So if that's you, there's something in this message for you. If it's not you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. It just means that person needs to pay close attention to the reading, as their attention may have wavered. Now we do have the mouse, okay? Now the mouse is about worry, okay? So there's this energy of like finding the power and the courage to say, I'm disconnecting from this twin flame connection. But when this person comes on in and messages out of the blue, there tends to be like a little bit of like, oh, what if? What if things are different this time? And I feel there's something here for you to heal, my beautiful Librans. That's what I'm feeling as well. Please don't shoot the messenger when I get this energy, but this is what I'm getting, which is sometimes it's like sometimes with this person, it's almost like, or I'm not even sure if it's with this person. It's like when you fall for someone, you start to become a little bit smaller. Perhaps there's some sort of anxiety there, or there is lack of confidence there. I'm just picking up on this getting smaller energy. And I wonder even if this person reached out now, if you would be the one who bolts. You're the one who would run. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a quick card on that mouse for you. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify the mouse for my beautiful Librans? What's that all about? Page of Swords. You're trying not to think about this person. Now, when I get this card and it's connected to the mouse, this can also be that there is some sort of experience that occurred in childhood that has made you feel not worthy or made you feel small, lack of confidence. Either you were bullied badly as a child, or you went through a very difficult upbringing where you felt like you had to fight to be heard. When you get the Page of Swords in the reverse, it can mean that you feel like this twin flame connection has robbed you of your power. But we need to reframe the way that we look at the twin flame connection. Sometimes it's to reset ourselves and realize that we actually need healthier boundaries in our life. We need to be aware that we are actually empowered beings, but sometimes we give our power away. And the twin flame connection actually triggers that within you in order to become aware of it on an amplified in an amplified way, so that we do something about it. Okay, so if you're always the over-giver in relationships, for example, and you're always making sure everybody's okay, and it's not that you want people to like you. You feel responsible. You feel a heavy set of responsibility on your shoulders. And sometimes we just overgive, and then the people will take, and then you're left with no energy. When you meet the twin flame, it amplifies that. So all of a sudden, it's almost like you become aware of it, more heightened awareness in your connection, but also in the rest of your life. You start to look at all relationships like, I'm not taking that anymore. No, I'm not going to overgive in this situation. It's almost like the twin flame is something to blame because it is a trigger, but it extends out to the rest of our lives, where we start to see how we are now starting to build healthier boundaries. We are strong in our self-esteem, and we are self-sufficient, and we are building healthier friendships and work situations as well. Okay, but I feel like there could be something here from childhood that has made you or triggered you in some way in this twin flame connection. Can you show me a little bit more before I move on? Makes you out of balance, and you feel like you need to control. You need to control yourself. Okay, we got the Temperance card. It's in the reverse, and you're all about balance, my beautiful Librans. So to get the Temperance card in the reverse, this can mean imbalance or excess. You give too much, you're out of balance. It frustrates you when you give too much because you feel obliged to, and you want to in the moment, but then when you lack energy, or you don't have enough energy or time for yourself, you feel frustrated. And then we've got the Magician card, which is about manifestation. Okay, so it's about building confidence. Your focus needs to be, Libra, your focus normally is balance and peace and harmony in all areas of your life. But I feel this twin flame connection has really taught you that you have everything you need to be the confident being that you are, and you can take the initiative to set healthier boundaries. Also, I feel this twin flame connection made you realize you actually have a lot of talent. Okay, you're very talented and artistic and really good, in terms of a gift. You may have found a gift or something that you are really good at that actually may become a calling later on in your life. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, so self-sufficiency for sure. Nine of Pentacles is also being sort of self-reliant. So it may have spun you, this twin flame journey may have spun you off into an energy of feeling, you know what, I don't want love. I'm good all by myself. Love hurts, so I'm just going to disconnect from that. Okay, that may have been your go-to energy first. It's all about self-control and protective. It's a protective measure. Okay, so I feel like right now you're relying on yourself. You're building a financially secure life, and I feel like you're trying to enjoy your single life. Okay. But deep down, there are these little worries that are popping up. I would say that your twin looking at you, you are having like a bit of a glow up. There'll be a little bit more money at your disposal. I feel like you're building a solid foundation. And I feel like Yeah, you're grounding yourself. Your person, meanwhile, we've got the one who dreams, escape, dreams, fantasy. So this person right now, I feel like it's not that they are, well, I do feel like they're a bit of a dreamer, this person. We've got some strong, we've got Capricorn energy, Libra energy, we've also got Leo, and we've got Libra Taurus energy here. We've got a little bit of Gemini going on, some water and a Virgo. Okay, so that's the energy that I've got coming on in here. It can be sun, moon, or rising, but it doesn't have to be. Now, I do feel like this person does dream and fantasize about you a lot, okay? But we've got the Devil card right there. It's almost like they stop themselves as soon as they start to think about the future or start to dream about you, okay? Moons tend to represent fear. So I'm going to see what the blockage was in this connection. But this person, they think about you a lot. And remember, every time you see the moon, through the window, they're showing me when you see the moon through the window, this person is thinking about you also in the same way. Okay, can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding this person, this twin flame? What was the blockage? What is the Devil card? Why? Five of Cups in the reverse. Okay, there's definitely abandonment issues here for this person. Okay, they're not willing to take the leap of faith because of abandonment issue. They got the two fives. Now, fives tend to mean abandonment because we got the Devil card there. This person is bonded to you, but in an unhealthy way. They may really, I mean, they think about you in a fantasy kind of way, okay? They know how passionate you are. This person is obsessed with you in that way. They will not let you go in the way that they've met you, is something that's coming out there. So, for example, if you and this person met on a drunken night out, you know, this person, I mean, it could be that this person is in that kind of energy where they always go towards you when they feel like they need a release, a good time. They feel bonded to you. They may also come towards you when they need solace. Remember, my beautiful Librans, whilst it's wonderful that you help people, you're not here to fix another person, okay? They are meant to find their way to that position themselves. And again, whilst you are, you know, it's nice to help people out, help friends, family, loved ones, all of that. You are not someone's constant emotional crutch, okay? They just want you to be aware of that. But this person with the Devil card, there is a blockage. The Devil card is not an evil card. It basically means a brick wall, something that we feel we cannot get over or we feel helpless to change. So, but this person is maturing. So, and they've got the clover there, which is the equivalent of the Wheel of Fortune. So they are turning a new leaf. They're turning a page, as it were, in their life. They're turning things around. But the blockage that was with this person, we've got the first card that came out there was the Five of Cups. It's in the reverse. So this person, you know, they are trying to move on from abandonment issues because the next card there that we got out was the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is to be left out in the cold, abandoned. Now, either this person was, they felt abandoned when they were younger, when they were a child, whether it is they had an absent parent or guardian, or they felt like maybe they had a relationship that someone left them. This person is healing that. And when you met this person, they were healing those things. They hadn't healed them. So they were not willing or able to love you in the way that you deserved. Remember, we can only meet each other as deeply as we have met ourselves. And this person was pushing away the healing. So they were in that state, the Five of Pentacles, where they felt, it's almost like they were wounded, and they were trying to get over some sort of pain or suffering, difficulty. And then they met you. And you were, it's almost like this person used the twin flame connection as a plaster. Like, you know, if you've got a cut, you put a plaster over it. You can't see it anymore. You hope that it heals. But this person, something about this person, it's almost like they take the plaster off all the time, okay, and then they pick at the wound. So this person, they're always going back to the place of hurt, of pain. I mean, they may have mentioned this to you before. It's not victim mode. I don't feel like it's victim mode, but what I do feel is that this person, there's something very difficult in this twin flames energy to get over, okay? We've got the Nine of Swords. It's really caused a lot of anxiety. Now, I'm not here to give anyone an excuse as to why the twin flame connection isn't working out, or I'm not here to give someone an exit. You know, I'm not here to take sides. I'm here to try and understand the energy so I can see an outcome. With the Nine of Swords, this person let this feeling control their life, and it influenced the way that they dealt with love. So they pushed away. This person pushed away. If you've been abandoned, or you've experienced some sort of abandonment in your life, you fear being abandoned again. It may not be a conscious thing, but it's something in the back of your mind where you feel it's best to keep control of the situation, and you're the one that leaves by having that control. You leave and you are in control rather than being left again. Humans are very complex, as I said. With the Nine of Swords, this person, when they tried to move on, because the Five of Cups in the reverse is to try and move on or try to recover, the Five of Pentacles keeps showing up for them. This person keeps thinking about, what if you leave them? So it's better for them to take the power back and leave you instead. I know it sucks. It's not nice at all. It's awful. But that's their rationale. That's their human go-to response, a knee-jerk reaction. Rather than be vulnerable and open up to love, they bolt. Okay, it's difficult. This person is trying to work through that. We've got the Fool card. They were not willing to take the leap of faith. Okay, and again, I feel like this is something from their childhood. When you ever get Pages or the Fool card, it tends to connect to childhood in some way. So this person, they're very careless. They didn't expect to fall in love when they first met you. Okay, this person was not looking for that. In fact, with the Devil card, they may have been looking for a fling or something like that. They were not looking to get close. They were not looking to get bonded with you. Now this person, this can talk about their shadow side. This could talk about obsession with the Devil card, hedonism, that sort of thing, temptation. Whenever a person is in fear or in insecurity, they tend to seek validation outside themselves. In terms of either alcohol, substance abuse, you know, promiscuity, things like that. Now, I'm not saying your person did that, but I feel like this person had an unhealthy idea of what it meant to love. And then you came along, my beautiful Librans, and you offered them a healthy, loving, passionate connection that was deep and true blue, and they couldn't handle it. Okay, we've got the Clover, which tends to mean this person is trying to find balance. It means luck. Okay, so this person is changing their luck, because this person feels like they're always the person who gets left, or that they feel, I keep coming back to this energy that they're feeling a bit sorry for themselves. Now, we all feel a bit sorry for ourselves sometimes, you know, that's just human nature. The trick is not to dwell in it, but I feel like something from this person's past has really governed the way that they operate in love, and they're really trying hard to release themselves from it. Because this is a card of like the Wheel of Fortune, which is like turning a page, turning a new leaf, trying to change their luck, trying to change their outcome. Okay, it's also number 6. This person's trying to come into balance and harmony. And we've got the Hermit. So they are maturing. They've taken themselves out of like everyday life. They've withdrawn. So chances are you're not talking to this person at this time. The Hermit energy is to seek enlightenment within, but in solitude, in silence. So this person is seeking their personal truth. And as you can see, there's something here where I feel like this person, it's like a missed opportunity in their life. I feel like the star represents healing. They're seeking healing. So I feel like they've withdrawn themselves from all opportunity. I feel like it's almost like this person's not fishing right now for any love or any opportunities. I feel like they're actually just sitting with their thoughts. They've withdrawn, they've elevated, they've not become a recluse, but I feel like even from their friendships and things, I feel like they've really taken a step back to really have no distractions and regroup their energy, work out their direction, I guess. Okay, now when we get to the third pile, which is basically 2 lines here, the first line is your person's, because we flip the energy because it's twin flame, and they've got the one who surprises. So I feel like this person's going to make a surprise re-entry into your life. Okay, it says here, surprise, discovery, revelation. This person is gaining enlightenment. There's loads of butterflies there, which represents change. This person is evolving. They're changing the way that they look. And as you can see, we've got the sun here. So by the end of September, they're having a real awakening. They're having a revelatory moment where they can see the light, and they're becoming a little bit happier, a little bit more positive. I'm going to pull a card and see what's happening to that devil card as we move throughout the month. I'm going to only use the uprights in this deck, just so you're aware. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you show me the devil to the sun? What's going on there? What's going on there? Because the devil and the sun, of course, we have the tower and the star in between. So there is some sort of, so 3 of Cups. Now they could be talking to friends or going out. 7 of Pentacles. They're looking at the investment that they've put in relationships. Queen of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. And one more, the Fool card. Okay. So I feel like this person wants to take the leap of faith. I mean, I'm going to pull one more because I'm getting 2 energies here. One is, because we've got 2 threes either side, I feel like this person, I've got a small percentage of energy coming up in the water. So not all of you will have a twin flame who's got a karmic. Not all of you, okay? Because I feel here that this person is talking to friends about the twin flame connection, but also I feel like there was a karmic or someone involved either in the past, and they're letting this person go, is what I'm getting. The Fool card represents a new start. This person wants to take the leap of faith. Whenever you get the Fool card with a twin flame connection, they want to take the leap of faith in the twin flame connection. Okay, but because we got 2 threes here, I'm just getting the slightest energy that's there's a karmic that's being let go of, and that your twin wants to take the twin flame journey. So if you know that your twin had a karmic, then know that there is some sort of release going on there. I'm just going to pull a card on that. For the rest of you, which is the majority of energy, I actually see this person going out after a period of solitude, going out with their friends and discussing the twin flame journey and whether it is savable, whether they can win you back, because they find you, this person finds you very attractive. Yeah, the Devil card in reverse. They're releasing the bond. They're releasing the negativity. They're freeing themselves up from something that they were bonded to. So, for example, some of you, your twin may have, if they had a karmic, they may have even married that karmic. This is breaking down. The Devil card is release. Now, of course, that doesn't, it's not a happy time, of course, for anybody. But whatever the blockage was, now, as I said, a small percentage of you, it will be a karmic. But for the rest of you, I'm getting an energy of whatever negative traits this person displayed in the union. This person is really sort of talking it over with friends and releasing it. The Devil card is being released. My question was, what's happening between the Devil and the Sun? And the card is, it's being released. The Devil is, this person is releasing the thing that they felt helpless to change. They're not holding themselves back anymore. This person wants to take the leap of faith. They find you very attractive, magnetic. They feel magnetized towards you. Okay, and the Seven of Pentacles is always a card of, can we save this? It will take work. I'm not going to lie to you, my beautiful Librans. If you want to be with this person, it will take the work that is necessary. But we got the Fool cards. So this person is willing to take the leap. I would say that this person will surprise you, but we will find out in a moment if this person is going to message. I feel like they're going to make a surprise, as I said, re-entry into your life. The Sun is relationships blossoming. So this person wants the happy ever after. Okay, and okay. They wanted me to look at this card closely, but I can't see anything that they want me to see in it. I mean, those symbols there, they kind of look like rays from the sun, but also they're in the shape of teardrops. So it can mean that they're turning their pain to gain. They're actually trying to be really positive. I mean, as you can see, this person is stepping into the light. So I feel like this person is seeking a much more positive, healthier lifestyle, and will actually, it'll benefit them. We've got the anchor, so emotions are being anchored. Also, I feel like this person is wanting to settle down. They want to find where they feel like home, and you are their wish come true. It's really interesting because you start to change the frequencies. You've got a 9 of Pentacles. They're starting to level up to a 9 of Cups. So you're starting to come into an energetic frequency that kind of matches a little bit more than usual. But they're anchoring their own emotions. It's number 8 there when you reduce it, 35. 3 plus 5 is 8. So they are anchoring their own emotions, and they are seeking where they belong. Also, we've got number 9. So at the bottom there, I hope you can see that. So 999. So this person is entering a frequency that matches yours. So I would say it's pretty close for them to message you. 9 of Cups, they're going after their wishes and their dreams and their goals. Okay, it's just like they've got, you know, you may or not like this, but they've kind of got some sort of luck on their side during September, this person. They're turning their life around. They're using that lucky energy to turn their life, their lifestyle habits around and blossom. As you can see on the crown chakra there, you know, there's all that blossoming there. They know that things need to change. They know that they need to allow themselves to become who they were always meant to be. Now I'm just going to pull a card and see about communication. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding communication from this person? Can you please guide them for their highest good? I'm only taking the uprights in this deck, as I said. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? The World card and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so the World card is about getting closure, and the 5 of Cups is about, of course, you know, feeling unfulfilled or abandoned. So this person's getting closure on abandonment issues. They're closing a cycle, and I feel like they're going to be the right place to meet you sort of halfway. But let's see, I want to talk about communication. Anything more? They keep just mentioning the Fool card. So they're going to take the leap of faith. They're embarking on a new adventure. They're having faith that they'll be able to take the twin flame connection journey. But I mean, looking at your side of the street, my beautiful Librans, you're all about cutting this person out because you feel you walk this journey and you're very alone. The 2 of Wands. Now, I've got to be honest there, 2 of Wands is about planning. Okay, it's about holding off. It's about planning, expectation, waiting for the right moment. Okay, all right. They're waiting for I wanted to know what the right moment, what they're waiting for. And the King of Wands, because the Queen of Wands came up earlier. So this person sees how beautiful you are, how attractive you are. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. Queen of Wands represents beauty, attraction, magnetic force. So, and we got a King of Wands here. So this means this person knows that you are their divine counterpart. They feel like there is a match there. They're very passionate about you. So I feel this person is sort of waiting for the right moment or finding the right words to say. I actually feel like they're trying to find the right words to say to try and start anew. And this person will surprise you. There will be a conversation about the moon, is what they are indicating as well. At some point, this person will mention the moon. But the King of Wands is someone who is bold, who will take action. And the Ace of Swords there is about clarity of mind, knowing what one wants, and having a breakthrough moment where you communicate what you want. Also, it represents destiny and fate intervening to move things along. So you're going to see a lot of meaningful coincidences, or your person is going to, and they are coming to talk. So I would say they are moving into a much more, I feel they're very detached at the beginning of September, but as we move throughout September, maybe even round about the full moon period, you will hear from this person. They're in much more of an energy to reach out and talk. Now, because you've got the Justice card there, I feel like you'd be, you know, open to hear what they say, but I feel like you judge them on that. Let's put it that way, because I'm not sure if you would want to, you're not going to rush into something. That's what I feel. With the King of Swords, you're going to think way for a long time think before you act or respond. We've got the one who instigates. And it says here, leadership, provocation, power. So I feel like you're the one who's been the catalyst for change in this connection by focusing on yourself and your own path. And that has forced your person to mature and release that blockage that this person has in the twin flame connection. As you can see, there's a wonderful snake there, and that represents rebirth or shedding old skin to become renewed. So I feel like you are, I mean, you've even got wonderful autumnal colors there. So I feel like you are the one who has provoked this powerful change within the twin flame connection because you know your worth. Okay, again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. The Empress represents personal power, healthy boundaries, knowing one's worth, knowing that you deserve more than you've been getting in a situation. The Empress is also about the seeds that have already sown start to flourish and grow. And it's like harvest time. But as you can see, we've got a lightning bolt here. So I feel like you're very clever, my beautiful Librans. I feel like it's almost like you're now immune to any BS that may sort of like arise within the situation. We got an owl on the shield there. So I feel like you know this person's patterns, and you can see when this person is being honest and meaningful, and you can see when they're not, okay? Also, I feel that you're focusing on being very creative at this time, being very productive, focusing on areas in your own life. You are a very nurturing force. You're very caring, but I feel like the care is more inwards now. Now they just said malachite to me, malachite. So either that's something that you just bought, malachite, or this is something that your person gave you, or maybe it's a name. Some people can be called names like that, malachite or Malachi, but I thought it was malachite. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, it may even be a word that you come across in a piece of text just before your person messages. I mean, as you can see, we got the lightning there, and I feel like this person will surprise you, but you're unfazed by it because deep down you knew that this person, you would hear from them again. And that's not egotistical. It's just that you know the twin flame pattern, okay? So I feel like you've got healthier boundaries now, and I feel like you know more, you're more knowledgeable. And of course, we got the book. So the book is all about knowledge, but it's also about, you being in charge of the chapters, rewriting a new chapter. When you get this card, it's also about learning. So I feel like you're learning about the twin flame journey and about what you want and what you don't want, as much as your twin flame is learning about the journey itself. It's number 26. So when you reduce it, 2 + 6 is 8. So again, this is about yourself. You're learning more about yourself and what you need in a relationship, because sometimes, I keep coming back to the sentence. We can love a person and we can want them to love us as well. But when we are spiritually mature and we meet someone who is less mature spiritually, even though we love, sometimes the love is just not enough because they have not met themselves as deeply as you have met yourself. So sometimes, with as much will in the world that you would want to love a person, if it does not meet the needs of that person in that moment, it is not a match. So I feel like this twin flame relationship has not been fulfilling for you in some ways, Libra. So I feel like you're looking at where those areas are and what needs to improve if you want to be with this person. But I do feel like you and this person, there's a lot of history between you, and I feel like you get a choice of whether you want to write a new chapter with this person, or you're actually closing the book. I feel like it's totally your call, okay? It's number 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. You're also turning a page. So I feel like both of you, it's interesting, I start to lose my voice when we're coming to the King of Swords. There's a conversation that perhaps needs to be said. There's something you've been thinking about saying to this person for a long time. You may have even written it down and you're ready to go with this message, but you haven't sent it. So I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to give this person what you truly want to say, but you may tweak it before you send it to this person. But it will only be in response to a message that this person reaches out towards you. They've got the Ace of Swords. They want to strike up a new conversation. You've got the King of Swords. So, you're a little bit more mature. You've been thinking about this, And I feel like you've got something to say that may even be about the past. Okay? King of Swords is someone who wants honesty, truth. I feel like you just want an honest answer. Maybe you want some answers here. But I feel you, when you get this message from this person, I feel like you will not reach out to this person first off. I feel like you will actually take a real step back to think about things before you decide what you truly want to say. Okay? I'm just going to get some final cards before I close the reading. I'm just taking the uprights in this deck. Ten of Pentacles. Full investment. The Lovers. I'm going to go one more. Five of Cups. So again, it's coming up that the root cause of this twin flame connection was abandonment issues, or your person had experienced some sort of loss before they met you, whether it was a relationship, whether it was a bereavement. There's something here about not getting too close to people because they feel like they leave or get taken away from them. Okay, now as twin flames have a similar journey, you may have also gone through something like that, and it is really like tip the balance in this relationship in some way. But the Ten of Pentacles indicates you and this person can leave a legacy of being together. There can be a happy ever after in this connection, but you both, of course, need to be fully into the connection. The Ten of Pentacles indicates both of you actually may want to settle down with each other, find stability, get married, that sort of thing. Especially since the Lovers card has come out as well. Both of you know that you're the twin flame. You've met something that is rare and passionate and magnetic. But the Lovers card also indicates choice. Whilst we are given an opportunity to meet our twin flames in each lifetime, we get the choice as to whether we want to be with them. Okay, so I do feel like you and this person, once the abandonment issue has been addressed and your person is working towards that, then it can work out. Okay, so I'm just going to get a final card before I close. Thank you so much. Normally they take two, but they only want one this time. And we've got Fox Clever. Now there's two beautiful little foxes there. Okay, so they're together and they're in love. And it says here, you are swift and smart. Solutions to problems are easily found. Always listen to your instincts. Resources surround you. Be open to romance. Okay, now the difficulties in twin flame journeys are it is then difficult to open yourself up to that playful spirit or that romance because of all that has occurred in the past. It is baggage that needs to be worked through. That's why I say it's not going to be easy, but you and this person, you can find a solution to the issue at hand, and you can find your way back together. Okay, if that's what you choose. I'm just going to get a trinket before we close. Oh, we got the Tower. Okay, now it is the Eiffel Tower, which of course in Paris represents romantic energy. So either your person is Parisian, or you are, or you took a trip to Paris, or you're planning one. But the Tower normally represents a breakthrough in stalemate energy, an opportunity to see where you've been going round and round in circles and what the blockage has been, because the Tower represents prison type energy where there is a limitation that people cannot feel free to liberate. And finally, the Tower crumbles and you're left with the pieces, and you're left with an opportunity to either take a leap of faith, because in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Tower, two figures, they leap into the unknown. They take the leap of faith. They take the Fool card. They start from the beginning. And it is better to take a leap of faith than to stay where you are right now, which is stuck. So that stagnant energy, I feel there is a Tower moment coming for your person, and potentially you, because I feel your person's going to surprise you. Okay, they want me to put this, okay, bizarrely, they want me to put it on the Nine of Cups. So this person is wishing for change. They wish to come out of their comfort zone. So yeah, I will leave that there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Librans. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Before we go, they're actually showing me someone with an eraser rubbing out something. Looks like pencil, rubbing out some marks. Yeah, rubbing out pencil. I mean, it could be calculations. It could be anything. So, but I just see someone using an eraser and sort of rubbing something out. So, I mean, if you're not doing that in this moment, it can mean that someone is working really hard to erase the past, or because the way that I'm seeing it, it's being rubbed out, but I can still see the marks of it. So it's almost like perhaps lessening the impact that an experience has over someone's life as they move forward, or because I feel like they're trying to remove it. Remember, we can try and remove how we feel about things and our attachments to things and how they govern us, and sometimes have a detrimental influence on our choices, but we can never remove the actual event. It remains there as a lesson. But the trick is not to allow it to control us. So it could mean that I'm trying to decode the image. So if it's not physical for you right now, that you're not using an eraser, it can mean something symbolic. So I'll leave it like that. I hope something resonates in the reading for you. Thank you so much, and love and light.